Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fearful, collaborating back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost really welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget, follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, today we're going to go ahead and talk about the follow-up when it comes to Dr. Nandi and Thabo Bester. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just call him Thabo. So for some of you guys that may not know what is going on, I'm gonna go ahead and just give a quick sum up. Okay, Thabo is a killer and he is also a rapist. Okay, he is labeled the Facebook rapist because he used to lure young girls with job opportunity offers and stuff, and then when they come he would actually rape them, and so he did get caught. Obviously he did admit, and he got jail time. Now when he was being sentenced, he did actually plead with the judge, and he was talking about how he was raised by an alcoholic grandmother, if I'm not mistaken, and he was also just basically saying that he turned to crime as means to feed and everything. But the judge was like, Thabo, we have a lot of people, okay, pavos if you watch TikTok, but they're not out here raping and killing people. So they sentenced him to 50 years in jail, which I still felt like was not enough. But who am I? If I was the judge, probably would have given him like 150 per person, or just 150 years, just to be safe, make sure that nigga ain't never coming out here. But anyway, 50 years, and I guess he was like, okay, I'll take it, but I really honestly won't. He was still running his businesses from jail, which is obviously scammerish behaviors. And then after that, there was a fire in his cell and he was unfortunately burned to death. But he was not. So basically what happened is that he was helped to escape prison, and somehow the dead corpse from wherever they got them, they were the ones that got placed in the cell, they burnt, and he was out. Now there were multiple times where some people tried to communicate, to say that, hey, this guy's not dead, this guy escaped, but who's hearing them when people's pockets are full, honey? Okay, I honestly am still to find out like exactly where is this guy getting the money. Is it from the scamming that he was doing and all that? Like, I just don't understand. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Now obviously the world, I feel like in South Africa we were all just like, okay, Thabo is in jail, that's fine, like I didn't really even know about him much. I just remember there was the Facebook rapist case, whatever, but I didn't really follow it. Somebody takes a picture of him, Thabo, and Dr. Nandi, who is a famous doctor in South Africa. She was even on Maid, and they were basically doing some grocery shopping. Well, it was a man that looked a lot like Thabo, and obviously everybody was like, oh hell no, okay, unless this man has a twin, that is definitely Thabo over there. And we didn't know Thabo to have any other twin. Now what they did was that they did go on and they tested the corpse, and the DNA did not match, so that is not Thabo. And they're saying that after the fire broke, Dr. Nandi went there to say that she wanted the corpse, and she actually wanted to cremate the corpse. Now from what I know, you really cannot test them ashes, honey. Okay, so I do feel like this was a way to kind of destroy the evidence, but thank goodness that she did not get them corpse, and Thabo's mother apparently wanted those corpses so that she could bury her son and all that. So yeah, basically that is what's going on now. Developing news, they're also saying that Dr. Nandi is not registered with the HSPS, what? I forgot, guys, but that the institution that basically regulates doctors, they're saying that she's not registered with them, so she's not a doctor right now. She's not allowed to practice because she has not I think it's to renew her license or something, which I feel like is something small. If she really wanted to, she could. And then right now there's more news that has actually came out, and there's also a clip that got obtained, and that is where they were talking about a car. I'm gonna go ahead and place that clip here, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
So this is the...
No one's fighting
This is
over
the
babies.
purchase price. I said you paid 600 or 650, am I correct? So there's still a balance of 700 outstanding. How are we going to get that 700?
So what they're willing to do is drop the case against you. Devin doesn't want to know. There is a case, but Devin said we can do this amicably. All he wants is his money, and then
I'll give you everything.
You'll
Yes, this is your copy. So what we're willing to do is we'll go fetch the car from the border.
We can't get the car. I'll be honest with you, we're begging to get the car.
It's a big mission. Devin just wants his money. He wants the 700, which is fair, ma'am. You know, he helped you, he trusted you, and you went back on your word. You haven't paid him in full. So you just need to pay him the outstanding 700,000 and he'll leave it. Otherwise, he wants to go to the extent of putting everything over social media. You don't want that kind of thing. You know what I mean? You don't want bad exposure for yourself or your business. Let's just sort it out amicably. Well, pay the man and let's move on. Can we come to an agreement?
Well, we need to come to an agreement.
Yeah, exactly. Not what we want to.
I'll speak to the person Devin had an agreement with, and then I will let you know.
Who is that person?
It's the person he had an agreement with.
Now, ninjas, from that, there's news that broke that the same car, I think the car that costed 1.4 million, somewhere there, it has been abandoned. They abandoned it there by Zimbabwe border. Now, I'm sure you guys know from here, you know, you go to Messina. At Messina, that's where you're gonna get the Zimbabwean border, and then that's when you cross over legally to Zimbabwe. There are also other many ways that people actually use illegally to get here, but you know, we're not here, not there. And so people are now believing that Utabo and Dr. Nandi are actually they fled to Zimbabwe. Now at this point, they are some of the most wanted in South Africa right now. And I was just looking at this and I'm seeing people talking, and I'm like, guys, like, them police are never ever gonna catch these guys if they think like how majority of people think. This is a mind game. These are smart people. We're talking about people that have got resources and enough connections to can literally get dead cops. Cause I think it's the postmortem or whatever, that the results showed that the person was already dead when they got burned by the fire, which means that they have to have gone to a morgue. Oh my gosh, I hope they didn't kill somebody and take the person there, but you know, hopefully they got someone from the morgue that was already dead, maybe the John Does that are not you know, claimed. And then imagine like their strength of getting cops into a prison, laying that cops there, removing the actual person, burning the cell, and then not even as much investigations is done. The case is just hush hush, closed, done. Even though they're saying that there were people that tried to talk, but it was just shut down. These are people that have got resources. These are people that are smart. They know exactly what they're doing. For me, in my opinion, those people are not in Zimbabwe, okay? Because it would make sense if it was a matter of, let's say they did go to Zimbabwe and then the car maybe was found abandoned somewhere near an airport or somewhere, but you are not abandoning the car right there by the border, which means that they wanted the officials to actually find the car there. Like, this is something that is clearly planted, honey, okay? They left the car there because they knew that the moment they see the car here, they had crossed the border. They knew that the moment they see the car here, they're gonna believe that we're here. I don't believe that those people are in Zimbabwe. I don't even believe those people even set foot into that border. What I do believe is that it's either these people are still in South Africa hiding and waiting for a chance to leave, but I do have a high sense, you know, I do believe honestly that they actually flew out of this country. That's me. That's me, my darling. That's me. Because in Zimbabwe, like, it's not like the car that they are driving is like out there where they've said this is the car they're driving, this is the plate number. So they could have easily just been driving with that car, and you know, they could have easily just also switched plate numbers. I mean, come on now, these are things that are like, you know, small, like Chelsea, come on now, like they could have just switched plate numbers, or you know, remove, or they could have just simply gone and rented a car and used there to leave it there or something, if they really just wanted to like escape. So why would they take their car and plant it in the same country that they would be at? Like, this is literally a goose chase. They're trying to have them police believe that they're in Zimbabwe. They're trying to have officials maybe in Zimbabwe to say, hey, look out for these people. Those people ain't in Zimbabwe. Do you really think if I was trying to go to a different country, I would just go there and leave the evidence right there? Like, come on now, like, we need to be smarter than this. So at this point, I honestly just am like, wow, the story keeps on developing, guys. Allegedly now their maid is missing. Some people are believing that, you know, she got unalived and she got buried in the place where they were renting. And then now there's a woman that is claiming to be Tabo's mother, that is now claiming that Tabo was actually conceived through rape, so she was sexually assaulted by a man. She does not know who the father is. She was like, if I knew it was gonna be this thought, I would have just maybe given him away or something. And so some people are saying that it means that, you know, the raping thing is definitely in his blood, because that's what his father was, or is. I hope that nigga did, you know, and then he also is doing the same. So it's honestly just quite crazy. With the video that I obviously showed you guys, there are people that are saying, wow, Dr. Nandi is so cold. At first I thought that she was a victim, but now I can see that no, girl is just in, like, she seems cold, you know, she's beautiful, but she seems cold. And I think that there's something that a lot of people actually do not understand, that the dumbest woman on the planet is a woman that is in love. Because if especially you're in love with the wrong person, love for women should actually be, you know, it should be considered a criminal offense, because a woman in love will do the dumbest things that you're gonna be like, what? You cannot tell me that Dr. Nandi went to school and studied for years only to come out and throw away her license, throw away her life over a killer and a rapist. You is not telling me that, Shibobo. Are you really telling me that? And this woman is smart, right? Like, she went to school. If she's able to obtain a doctorate degree, like, think about it. She has to be very smart. But clearly dumb cop in life, clearly dumb cop in love. It's absolutely crazy for me. But as the story develops, I am still going to give you guys updates here and there. I'm not talking about it every day, because I feel this is a story that is still unfolding, and when I come to you guys, I need to just tell you guys something that is summed up, because I know you all count on me to actually give you them goes and break it down in ways that everybody can understand, and of course, you know, sipping that tea. So for me at this point, I am really scared for Dr. Nandi as well, because I really honestly do believe that she's on the run with a cobra. The moment Tabo realizes that there may be a chance that they can catch Nandi, Dr. Nandi, or catch them through her, I honestly do believe that that man would literally kill her. I do. And they're also claiming that the 2 kids that she has, they belong to Tabo. I don't know, guys, because there's just so much going on with this story, because some people are saying that she's actually married to another man, and I'm like, oh, whatever it is that Tabo is giving Dr. Nandi must be good, because girl, she is ready to throw away her whole entire life. Like, now if they were to ever find her, like, definitely girl is going to jail. And imagine, like, literally, like, she had made it, guys. She was within, it was quite crazy that some celebrities started deleting pictures of them with Dr. Nandi. After this whole situation, I'm like, ciao. Are you sure you didn't know anything? But I don't believe that our celebrities knew anything, Chef. Our celebrities are not criminals. They're never ever involved in any of that. But anyway, go ahead and comment below what you guys think of this whole situation. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Literally, my eyes, I just woke up, so my eyes are still, I feel like they were like squinching a lot in this video. But yeah,